Okay, welcome to the first do-it-yourself alumni pack, which is creating your own back office. Like I mentioned in the PDF, this is pretty much the back office I've been using for the last 10 years for my own career. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Boy Graduate, but that's not really important. What's really important is how we're going to set up your back office here. So you would have been given a do-it-yourself alumni back office template pack, which is here, which you will be able to unzip in your Google Drive. Now I'm setting up the Google Drive as if you've just started up a new Gmail account. So you might have already have a Gmail account that you've been using for years. Continue to use that if you've got the memory there for it. Or you might want to restart again, or just do whatever you want to do. So you grab the zip file, drag it in. Now this is going to contain all the folders and stuff that you can see in the PDF. If we go, so that's in there. Sorry, we have to unzip it first. Okay, drag that in. You may as well keep the zipped pack there just for safekeeping. If you want to start again at some point, you can, because you've got the zip pack there. But here it is, the folder. It's got all the numbered folders there where you'll put all your files and subfolders in. And the most important bit is the back office. Now it's going to come up as a Excel spreadsheet because it's been downloaded. So you need to open with Google Sheets. And this is going to create a new one where you can link the Google Sheets, link the documents and folders, sorry. So now it's going to transfer to how I intended it to look like. And in your back office, if you come back here, you must save as Google Sheets. Now I'm starting an alter ego here to show you guys how I'm going to import all the assets and link it to the back office. But in your Google Drive, there should be two. You can delete this .xl.sx1 if you need. Yep, okay. So now we've got this. The alias I've created is called June Buggy B, which FYI is a play on my old stage name before I named myself Boy Graduate. So there you go. Now, I've got all these assets here. So I've got an EP, the artwork, the master WAVs, the music videos for this EP. This is already released. This is a photo shoot. It's called Bush Shoot. So it was shot in the bush. And this is a city shoot, which is shot in the city. A management contract, which is a legal document, some designs, and some vlogs, which is social media content, a logo, a show that has the tech writer and the poster, and the Photoshop file that a graphic designer might give to you, or you might make yourself, and then a single as well with the artwork, the lyric video, and the master WAV. So let's begin with the tracks. Wrong button. So let's import the MP3 first. The EP, sorry, the All Out EP. Create a new folder. This is called All Out EP. So create a project, or the name of the project in here. And then we have the master WAVs. These are all the WAVs that we need to import. And that's it for the tracks folder. But here we're going to go date folder added. It's the 5th of April, 2020. Now, the track name, the first one is Innocent. And put a slash there just so you know it's on the All Out EP. Same with this one. sorry, target locked. This one again, screeching feature who. These are all just made up names, by the way. Loop terror. And if anyone needs to call themselves something and they don't know what to call themselves, loop terror. Screeching, and this is on the All Out EP as well. It might look a bit messy for the first second, but just bear with me for now. Take it from me, go to start, featuring who? Tyrone. Shout out Tyrone, who doesn't exist. And another date folded. Oh, and this one's All Out EP. Just so you know, it's on that EP. Okay, and let's go. Now this folder, I want everything to be sort of that. Now we have to create different folders for all of these. So GBB, put that in there. My bad. Now this is the important bit. So we're going to share. Now you can make this link shareable to anyone you want, but I'm just going to keep it within my organization for now, which is junebuggyb@gmail.com. I'm going to copy the link and link it. Apple K is a space, Control V or Apple V. Now that links to that. That's the folder. So the folder contains the MP3, the WAV, or any radio edits or anything like that, and the up-to-date track depending on what you want to choose. But for now there's only a WAV track in there. We can share. Again, you might want to make this one available to anyone with the link can view, because you'll be sending that to your network. But of course you can change it at any time. Look like a bit of a nerd here, but yeah, so that's got the track, that's got the folder. So the way you would go about it is you click on that, click on the link, and it takes you to the folder with the WAV in it. Here, takes you to that, boom, it takes you to the WAV. More about how we share these links with the network later on in the other packs. But for now, we're just onboarding all your assets onto the back office, so you've got easy access and you can easily distribute it to your network, and it's not all muddled up. Okay, let me just go through these quickly. Let me just do some little admin here. Now this is all pretty tedious, but it's going to be very worth it when you're standing at the pub or the bar or something and you meet a promoter and they say, oh yeah, send through that single that I heard on the radio, and you're able just to go to your back office on your phone because Google Drive has an app for that, and you can just straight away find a link, click, here it is, send it to them on Facebook, Instagram, email, whatever you want to do. So that's going to be heaps valuable. You want to look like you're on top of your stuff, you know what I mean? Okay, so that's one EP. LinkedIn, you want to go JBB. Sorry, this guy's name's June Buggy B. Loop Terror, that's more like a producer name, I think. Now, the production, this has all been finalized because it's already released, remember? So this is what a completed project that's already released would look like for y'all. Now the producers and stuff, I'll let you guys fill that out, but pretty much you'll list the name of the producers, the recording engineers, whether this is you yourself, then you put your own name there or do whatever you feel like, but that's how you keep everything organized. Recording engineers, mix engineers, mastering engineers, all the parties that would be involved in creating a song, DSPs, awaiting master, so that means it hasn't been sent to DSPs yet because we're awaiting the master. Drafted, it means that whoever's handling your release has the release and they're planning to send it, and sent means sent. Distributor, whoever you're using for distribution. Record label, if it's your own record label, if it's your own name, or if it's a major or whatever, that's where you list that. The deadline date, that's the deadline date you set for your demos or when you need the song to be actually finished. Like I said in the PDFs, you need about 3 or 4 weeks to send to your network before the actual release. So the deadline date would usually be 4 to 5 weeks before the release date, which is when the general public get to it. And notes, it's just handy to jot some notes there for you there. And I know, give us one more second just to clear this up. It's important to note that me changing these names isn't going to affect the link that I've linked in the back office. And that's where you'll put the MP3, the radio edits, all that kind of stuff. Now, the music and lyric videos, again, we want to make a subfolder for the EP that the videos are on. Music videos, there's 3 of them. These are just 3 music videos that I had, and while we're waiting for them to go on there, we can actually create the folders for them. So there's a music video for Innocent, there's a music video for Screeching featuring, what was his name again? Loop Terror. And there was a folder for Take It From Me, a video, sorry. So, yep, that's cool. Now we move on to the music lyric videos. This was added on the 5th as well. We're adding 3 of them. And we can put these as music video because that's what they are. We do have a lyric video that I'll do after this. Give us a second to put these in the right folder. So from onboarding all your stuff, when you create new music video folders, you should be putting your edited versions or like the revisions that you're getting from your directors, or if you're doing the video yourself, you should be putting up the different revisions in there just to keep an up-to-date file on your Google Drive, just in case you run into someone from your network who asks for a revision, or you know, where's the video at now, I want to see it before it's even finished, and you've got it there for them. We may as well just copy that. And I'm following the guide here, and the orange is saying link folder, link file. So during the process of the video being made, this particular column will always get updated and the link will always change depending on the revisions, sorry. So we got share, give us a second to do this as well, please. Now we will link the music videos. Again, you want to share this to anyone with the link can view, because you'll be sending it to your network. If you're super not worried, but if you're a bit scared of giving access to anyone who can view, you can put the email address of the person who's requesting to see the video in here and invite them personally. But I myself, I just have anyone with the link can view, because I know it's going to be out there soon, and I'm not really too fussed about that sort of stuff. But some people are. It makes total sense that you are. So just take that extra step of caution. Because they might have people at the office, like an editor or something like that, that they need to send it to as well. And it gets annoying when the editor receives the link, they click it and they can't access it. Kind of puts a spanner in the works. You want to make it as smooth as possible for the network that you're sending it to cover it. Okay, and we do have a lyric video as well that's made. The single lyric video. And that's a lyric video. Finalize, and you've got the stages here so you know what link you're sending it to. So if this was a revision, it's been revised, it's been finalized, it's been finalized. But everything here has been finalized. It's taking a while to upload, so I'll just link the folder. I hope you guys are starting to see how beneficial this will be, all this extra work and all this sort of tedious mucking around, how easy it's going to be for you in the future to be able to send your assets out to the world. That way you also have a clear head on where everything's at. And you're only accessing all the links and stuff here in this back office. You don't even need to be clicking through the folders anymore. You just need to come here to find what you need. Like I said in the PDF, the track archives is pretty much just any demos or song ideas that didn't really make it through the final stage process of getting mastered. You'll just still put the folder here so you can look back on it, or if you're a bit bored one day, or if you're looking for new ideas, you can find new ideas and old ideas. I found this is more so to do with distribution. So you would be sending this information to whoever you're distributing through. It would actually need the actual name, all that kind of stuff. An important code to keep on file as well is your ISRC code, which is a code that your distributor will give you. So if you ever need to move the song from one distributor to another, you just use this ISRC code, and the streams and everything that comes along with that song will follow it. So you're not starting from zero again. So it's really important that you keep your ISRC code with you. Let's go back to the lyric videos because that will be uploaded. Share again to anyone with the link. Save. Okay. And again, just fill out the necessary fields here. Some people don't have a makeup artist. If you don't have a makeup artist, NA, but it's there. And again, if you don't need makeup artists or whatever, you can just delete the column. This is your back office. You can change it however you want. I've just given you a template. Let's move on to the artworks. Let's go. So let's do the all out artwork. It is better to create a folder for it, even though it's finalized, but just to get into the habit of creating folders for individual projects. Share. Anyone with the link, because the artwork will be linked to your press release, something we talk about in the second pack. And the graphic designer might have been someone or you. We need to link this. Keeping the folders private though. Just for an example, Leo Mitchell was the graphic designer of that artwork. Press images. Now this is just going to link to the folder because each press image event has a lot of photos. I don't really see the point in linking every individual photo. and I'm sure you agree. So we're creating the folder for the press image event. 01 bush shoot, and that was by Jack Gray. So these are some old press image shoots of me. Photographer, Jack Gray, bush shoot. We can make this folder available to everyone with the link, because when a blog does a write-up for you, if they do a premiere, they want access to more than one photo. So you've got to make sure all the photos in this folder are like good and you're happy with them being exposed on the internet. And 2, they need access to make a choice. They're going to really appreciate you giving them a choice of pictures to choose from. In my experience as a publicist, one of the probably the main things that an editor or a blog person would come back with was, is there a better press image? Or, you know, I've seen a press image on his Instagram, can I please get access to that? So it's really important to give them a variety. And you can even mention that to them as well. I've given you the folder, so you've got a variety to choose from, and they'll think, oh wow, he's actually, or she, sorry, is really like thoughtful of me, which is gonna give you some brownie points in the relationship. So that's the bush shoot. Let's do the city shoot. Linda Thomas. And she edited them as well. Let's just say. Press images. Again, you want to be sharing this to everyone. Not everyone, sorry, but people with the link. Apple C, Apple K, Apple V, Control K, Control V if you're using Microsoft. No judgment here. Alright, so far we've linked all our tracks, track archives, metadata, which is something you guys can handle, lyric videos and music videos, artwork, press images, all in one place. And how we use this during our campaigns or our promotions for our release, sorry, we will get to that shortly. Let's do the management contract. So that goes in here, and that's illegal. So again, this is pretty much how I would set it up, but you can set it up however you guys want to. This has worked for me for ages. Let's go to legal, date file added 05/04/2020, type of file, legal, management contract. I like to keep everything in Oswald. You can choose how you want to do it. That's frozen, so we just might need to refresh. Okay. Share. This is a pretty private file. You wouldn't send it to anyone, so just keep it there handy. Social media contact. I meant content. So there's 2 vlogs. 2 of my old vlogs that I used. So this is a vlog. If you've got a series going on, this is where you would name the series, and you would also name the file for the series and all that kind of stuff as well. Date to be posted. These have already been posted, but let's just say we haven't posted this one yet. So date to be posted, 10th of the 4th. So I'm planning to post this in 5 days. And this was posted. Okay, so while they'll load up, we can move on to live instrumentals. What you would do with the live instrumentals is pretty much the same thing for tracks. And you can follow the PDF there. Please reach out to me if you have any problems there, but I'm guessing it's going to be pretty self-explanatory for y'all. Now, let's do the gigs. Right, show gigs. So this is the Albion. And let's say this show is happening in 2 weeks' time on the 15th. 2010. Damn. Wish we were back in 2010. So date folder added 05/04/2020. The Albion, and we said the 15th, right? Type 2010 again. My mind wants to go back to 2010. Ain't gonna happen. Now this one we just link the folder. You might want to link this to some of your management team if you've got them. If you are the management, you might want to link it to the artist so they've got access to it, depending on how you've got your stuff set up there. Merchandise, we've got the layout here. We're still waiting for the vlogs to upload. So we've got 2 merchandises. Type of merchandise, we've got a shirt and a sticker design. Let's go. Merchandise design name. Just some sort of reference so it jogs your memory. JBB. Sticker design. And we want to be linking the folder. Because again, even though in this example there's only one file, let's be honest, when you're creating merch, there's a lot of files to consider, so you need to keep it all in the one remote location. Shirt design. There. Share. Again, if you need to share this with anyone, you can, but I would keep this on private. Inventory count, maybe you've got 50 shirts. 50 shirts, and they cost you $13 each. And you're selling them for $30. So your profit is $17. And you're making, played myself here, 17 times 50 is $850. So you're making $850 if you're selling that. Same with these stickers, I guess, pretty expensive stickers, but you get the point. Cool, so that's the merchandise done. Now we can also add our logo here into the artwork, but first, we're still waiting for the vlogs to be done. So 05/2020. Maybe we call that June Buggy B logo. Now you're probably only ever really gonna have one logo, but let's create subfolders here. Again, moving this, that's not going to affect the links that we put on there. Logo. Simple logo I just made on Canva. For this certain example, we want to share the logo folder. So any designs would go into that folder. So maybe the Photoshop file that you need to change for certain things, maybe a Facebook cover or Instagram cover. Whatever's clever. Let's go back to the vlogs now that they've uploaded. Again, you'd create a subfolder, vlogs. Now, of course, in real life, you're going to have different sort of social media content for one certain blog. So you might have things differently in a different format for Instagram and TikTok and stuff compared to Facebook and stuff, depending how far you guys go into that. But this is pretty much applies to that as well. You can keep it in the same folder. So say if we did have a Facebook and Instagram version of the vlog. So we would call this one, this is how I would do it. You can choose how to do it your way. Facebook, and I'd call this Instagram. And that's the one I'm pretty sure we already linked, but just to double check, you can change the name here as well. Copy, then you want to do vlog 002 Instagram vlog. That's how you would go about that. But it would all be posted. No, maybe you want to post Instagram the next day. That's totally up to you and your team. Now you should have onboarded all of your assets that you'll be sending out. I know we haven't filled out these two, but I'm sure you guys will be able to handle that yourselves. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please follow the PDF and the instructions that are given to you there. Hoping this is a bit more support for you on how to link everything. And it's going to be really exciting times when we move on to the press release, and then developing your network, and then also creating your own promotion plan. This is going to come into effect really easily and smoothly. It's not gonna cloud your head, not knowing where your files are or that kind of stuff. You're able to find it here, the one-stop shop, your back office. See you next time.